Hey everybody, JT here, Serenity Farms prepping. Zoetis, Zoetis. They are a subsidiary of Big PF Pharma. So that tells you all you pretty much need to know about them, but it gets worse. So, Zoetis, with sponsorship from Knuckleburger over at Commie Book and his wife, they took 100 white-tailed deer, gave them the fake PCR test, got the results that they expected and wanted, and then did the deer to protect them from the flu. I think Mother Nature has a way of dealing with animals when they get sick. Has for a millennium. But let's be straight up. We know exactly why they did what they did to these white-tailed deer. But they weren't done. That went so well that Zoetis produced 100 million more doses of that horrific ingredient that Dr. Robert Malone graced the entire planet with. I still want him in Nuremberg. I don't trust that scumbag. So 100 million deer, rabbits, and other wildlife got the PBJ. Why would they do that? Well, 80% of the population got the PBJ. Bill Depopulation Gates and his man-wife ex have already been adding the PBJ to lettuce, tomatoes, avocados. We've known about this for a couple years, which means they've probably been doing it twice that long. Whenever we hear anything about anything, we know it's already been happening. Not that they're going to. They already were. So the deer PBJ was discovered by hunters because their magazines, American Hunter, Guns, other stuff, someone had discovered this and published it in the hunting magazines. Once again, we know why they're doing this. Most of us decided to stay purebloods for obvious reasons. We thought we would be safe. Now we find out that chemtrails contain it all. Vegetables are likely tainted with it all. The 80% of the population who completely disregarded all the evidence out there are shedding and sharing on us now. That's also proven. So the powers that be, aka the globalists and the Democrats, they know that the 20% of us who didn't do the dumb are very likely conservative-minded, which also means we're very likely hunters. Which also means they knew when the SHTF happens very, very soon that we would go out into the woods and get some meat because we're not going to eat the cattle that China's been PBJing for a year to send over here to feed Americans. So they have gotten us on every angle of this. We're being shed on by fellow humans. It's in the store shelf vegetables. I know it's in some beers. Bill Gates just bought Heineken. What do you think's going to happen to that? Well, it appears likely there's nowhere for us to run. It could very well be that we are just living out the rest of our days, however long they may be. I am by no means giving up, but I can guarantee if my time is upon me, I will not be going down alone. I don't know what to tell you about this information except don't go hunt. Very likely all the wild animals will be wiped out within 6 months anyway, as everybody and their brother who didn't prepare gets out there and tries to shoot anything that moves. Even if they've had offspring, which will happen in April through August, they will be tainted. This is a lifetime thing, or at least several generations. We just don't know. Especially with animals, because none of the testing has to be logged by the government. Everything done with federal funding on humans is logged if you want to find it. Whether you believe it or not, it's there. No animal testing has to be logged in. Now we know why. Oh, good luck, folks. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.